All right, welcome back to Scarborough Country.
As promised.
This has been someone who, he made a brief appearance on an episode in the past. He was on Comedy Bang Bang and Hilarious. It's someone we've crossed paths with, and he has some
I don't know if he's intentionally hilarious.
No, he really isn't hilarious, but he is hilarious in other ways. Tom Leykis, let's get him on the phone. He wanted to come back and talk about sports with us.
He's making like a big podcast sort of splash, if you will.
I'm impressed.
Okay,
right.
of course you're impressed. Let's call him. Let's see if he's around.
You sound overjoyed, Brad.
Settle down, Brad.
I'm sad.
Don't be saddened by it. Although there are lots of reasons to be saddened by this.
1-800-Tom at your toll-free Tom number. You're Tom Yellow.
Hi, Tom Leykis. Sklar Brothers here. You asked us to call you.
What is your question for the professor? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But we do. You have some interesting attitudes towards sports. You want to share them with us. We are a sports comedy show. We're open to it.
Let him rip, Leykis.
I don't care. You know what I have a problem with? Let me tell you something, Jason.
Okay.
But I have a problem with us always talking about the WNBA.
Yes.
The Women's National Basketball League.
Yes.
You don't like it.
Whenever you see the letter W in front of something, you know that it's going to involve women.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
You do, naturally.
Yeah,
yes.
naturally.
And you know, the last place anybody needs to be seeing a woman is anywhere near a court of any kind.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Actually,
A team of 11 women get on a court, you know that some men are going to be paying alimony. That's what happens when women are allowed on the court. They want to get money out of it.
I have to disagree with you. I feel like those are borderline sexist attitudes towards how it is.
You are a pussy. Are you married, Randy?
Yes, I am married.
You are married, so you are pussy whipped. You have a woman telling you what to do, and you're passing the ball to her, and she dribbles it down with her girlfriend.
Right.
And then she goes off and listens to Lil Fair.
Yeah, all right.
Dribbling basketballs back and forth. That's what all women do.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
By the way, sometimes the WNBA, it can be a beautiful game. They play the game with good, solid fundamentals.
Yes, it's below the rim, but there's no reason to take down all women.
And why not, if you've got daughters, take them out to a game? Sometimes they don't want to see, they want to look up to female sort of role models. What's wrong with that?
If you have daughters, you should turn on Skinamax and give them an idea of what it's going to be like.
I do have daughters, and I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Tom. Seriously.
No, that's what women want to be able to do. If women want to be playing, if you want to see subpar basketball that the women are playing,
Yeah.
you might as well have it and staff it a basketball team with players who are men.
Yeah.
Who are simply a little bit underperforming, a little bit below the belt.
Wait, you're saying...
You're Brian Scalabrine.
All right, okay.
Somebody who can't play well.
So
that is what the WNBA should be for. Women basketball players are taking positions from male basketball players who should be able to play basketball.
All right. You're saying that the WNBA...
No matter how bad and fat they are.
Yeah. You're saying the WNBA should be populated by NBA players who are underperforming.
That's what I'm saying. That's Leykis 101. There is no reason to watch a giant woman pound down the court, tromping around like a Sesame Street character, bloogity blackity blong, when you can just have a man do it and have a woman sucking on your dick while you watch it.
All right.
Leykis.
All right. Are you wearing sunglasses? Is it nighttime? I don't understand.
It is nighttime. I am enjoying a nice Shiraz.
You
I
are.
get from Australia.
You're a wine fan.
You're a wine connoisseur, Tom.
Yes.
It's nice. There's a rosé. There's a hint of rosé, but it's just Shiraz from an Australian winery.
Yeah.
It's called Crossland. Crossland Winery.
Crossland Wine.
And I am sponsored by them stupidly.
Okay.
All right. Well,
And if you call in now and say that you're listening to Tom, they will give you an extra order, because whenever Tom orders from them, he's wearing sunglasses in the dark and he has fat fingers, and he orders a little bit too much wine.
Okay, you got a big seller. I get it.
All right, he ordered too much wine and he's got fat fingers. I understand. Anything else?
Maybe you can get the same deal if you want. You say I'm going to listen to Tom.
All right, so
all you have to say is order the Tom.
All right, well, what? Where are they calling in? I don't know, but
it does. It's.
I think
Tom 100 Tom is your toll-free telephone number.
okay.
All right, Tom. Anything else? Anything else you'd like to say about sports? Women in sports.
Women need to start bringing us chips and dip, because that's what lube us up for sex while we're watching a sporting event.
There it is. Look,
you know what I'm talking about?
In some worlds, you are basically describing, if Sex in the City is like porn for women, you're describing almost the pornographic scenario.
Why do you start to sound like Leykis?
I don't know.
That is what women want. Women want to turn everything into a Princess Pig fantasy.
Yeah.
That's why they take a good old-fashioned porking and they turn it into Sex in the City.
All right. Are you dating anyone right now, Tom?
Well, I'm dating 5 women.
5
and
women?
I call them up every night from the back of the magazine.
Uh-huh.
I call up different women every night, and I tell them how much money I have.
Right.
And they come up and do whatever I tell them, as long as the money holds up, which is why it's important that I remain a #1 rated show, which I am.
Well,
there it is. Tom Leykis.
That's the way it happens. Tom Leykis, thank you for joining us on Scarborough Country.
Thank you, son.
Interested to get your opinions in the future.
Once in a while we will continue
Well, if Danica Patrick does anything, I often like to hear if there's anything having to do with a
Women's World Cup, we'll call you back for that. We appreciate it.
Well, let me ask you this, Sklar.
Yes.
You are 2 brothers.
Yes.
If one of you was a sister, what would the program look like?
It would be different.
It would be very different.
You would have a picnic blanket, you would be listening to violin music, and you would be dancing in pink mist. That's what women do.
Okay.
Tom Leykis, everyone.
That is Tom Leykis.
I don't care.